Hello everyone, welcome to SSC Insight. Today we will learn about article. We know the number of members in this chapter is very less, only 3, that is a, an and the, but their importance in grammar rules is vast. So let's start. Now what is article? Article is a word which takes place in front of noun and it defines noun. It not only defines noun but also specifies the grammatical definiteness and the character of the noun in the given sentence. So, in one sentence we can say what is article? That is, article is grammatical marker of definiteness or indefiniteness of noun. That is, the article will tell us whether the noun is definite or indefinite with respect to the given sentence. Now, we will go through the characteristics of articles. That is, we know that article used only before nouns and it defines nouns. Now, it defines noun's usage with respect to the sentence, that is whether the noun is definite or indefinite, singular or plural. This type of information we will get from the article which is in front of the given noun. It also specifies the grammatical definiteness of noun. It imparts effectiveness to the noun. Technically, it behaves as a demonstrative adjective. Now, adjective defines noun and it is also takes place in front of noun, and same goes for articles. So regarding this similarity, we can say that article technically behaves as a demonstrative adjectives and determiners of noun. Now if we remember the parts of speech, there are 8 parts of speech we have read in our school level. That is noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. Generally, the usage of interjection is quite less. Now we can say that article is not included in those parts of speech. As we have read that article behaves as a demonstrative adjective, that's why article is included in this adjective parts of speech. Now we know that in English language there are 26 letters, and from these letters we construct words. Now whatever word we speak, we use or we write, it have to be from these 8 parts of speech. If I say sit down, here sit is verb and down is preposition. If I say I like books, then I is pronoun, like is verb and books is noun. So whatever words we use, it is from these parts of speeches. Now we have seen that article is not included in the parts of speech. We have seen that there are 8 parts of speech. It is according to the traditional grammar, article is included in the form of adjective as the determined noun and it's also placed before noun. But there are some question arises, like the parts of speech, that is adjective, has its superlative forms like tall, taller, tallest, bright, brighter, brightest, but the articles do not have any superlative form. Also, articles do not have any lexical meaning, which is an adjective has. Adjective has its lexical meaning. If I say tall or if I say dark, it will itself mean something. But if I say a or an or the, it will mean nothing. So, articles do not have any meaning without reference to the sentence or without reference to the noun. So, without noun, article do not have any existence. So that's why in modern grammar, article includes as one of the parts of speech. So hence article is no more only a demonstrative adjective or determiner, it is also included in the parts of speech. And now in modern grammar rules, there are 9 parts of speech, that is noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, interjection, and the last one is article. Now we will go through these sentences and we will understand what is the importance of an article in any sentence. Now, I warn him for his insolent behavior. There is no article in this sentence. Next sentence, I gave him a warning because of his behavior. Now, in the first sentence, here warn behaves as a verb. Warn is verb here. But in the second sentence, because of an article, this warn converted to a noun form. Converted into a noun form. I gave him a warning because of his behavior. Here it was verb, but here it is noun. Next example, I had broken a doll in childhood. Here I had broken a doll. I had broken. Here broken is verb. Broken is verb and doll is noun. A is indefinite article. Now in next sentence, I had a broken doll in childhood. Here only these two words exchanged their position. Here it was I had a broken doll and here I had a broken doll. As they exchanged their position, the meaning of the sentence completely changed. Here broken is a verb, but here broken is adjective which defines this noun doll. So here it behaves as a verb, but here it behaves as an adjective only because indefinite article takes place before it. So this is the significance of an article in any sentence which completely changed its meaning. So we have seen that article tells us the character of the noun and its definiteness, whether it is singular, it's countable, plural or uncountable. Now there are three members, a, an, the. So indefinite articles are a, an for singular and common noun, and for definite articles it is only one member, that is the, for any proper noun. Now how we will choose a correct article in any sentence? First of all, we have to notice that whether the noun is singular and countable. If the noun is singular and countable, then we will further notice whether it is definite or not. That is, the noun is definite or not. If the noun is definite, then we will use definite article, that is the. And if the noun is not definite, that is indefinite, then we will use indefinite article, that is a or an. For example, if I say I bought a book. Now here I do not specify any particular book. It can be any random book what I have bought. So I bought a book. Here book is not mentioned, any particularity is not mentioned here. That is why it is indefinite and we use indefinite article. Now if I say the book I bought is quite interesting. Here I am talking about the quality of the book which I have bought. So the book should be definite and I also know about the book. So that is why we have used here the definite article, that is the. Now when the noun is plural or uncountable, in that case we have to notice that whether the noun is, that plural or uncountable noun is definite or not. If we notice that the noun is definite, then we will use the. And if that is not definite, that is if the noun is indefinite and plural uncountable, then we will use no article. There will be no article in that sentence. So If I say I like the books you gave me, here we are talking about the particular books which I received from someone. So that is why here the books are definite and we use definite article the. But if I say I like books, here we can also notice that books is plural. Books is plural noun, and if I say I like books, then it shows my hobby, that is I like books. I like any books, any, that can be any books. There is no particular book that I like. I can like any book, so it shows my hobby. So that is why I mentioned that I like books. There will be no article in front of the given noun. So that's all for today. We will learn about the usages of definite and indefinite articles in the next lesson. So stay tuned. Thank you.